Welcome to azizdrives. Today we have the BMW M4 LCI from 2024 and you gotta wonder, what the hell did they actually change? Let's have a look at the front portion and the front mask of the BMW M4. Of course, the controversial one, right? Everybody hated this car for years now, but somehow it grew on us and we like it today. So what did they change? This part, nothing. This power dome style, nothing has changed. We have this Alpine white color, which is absolutely brilliant to look at, especially when your eyes see it. It's really fantastic to look at. But the major change that they have is this front headlight. Now let me take the key and show you what I mean. If you look at that, let's close it, let's open it. You can tell they have this L-shaped angel eyes now, right? I don't know whether I'm the biggest fan of this. I really like the old style a lot. But yeah, they progressed a little bit. I hope they change it, to be honest. Now, what else has changed? Well, looking at it from the side, basically nothing. Nothing has changed. The car is 50 kilograms more heavy and it has 20 horsepower more. But we're going to talk about the engine a little later. When we come to the back, now we will find a major change. Now, maybe you can tell already that you have seen this taillight somewhere, which you actually have. And it's the taillight from the BMW M4 CSL. Now, in my opinion, it is a very controversial decision from BMW because basically they screwed every single CSL driver, right? I mean, this was the single, like the point of sale, right? It looked different. It had like a little spoiler, a ducktail and so on, a little bit less heavy. But this was the major thing you could notice. And now they're putting it in all M4 cabrios, convertibles and coupes. It looks fabulous, let's be honest. It looks wonderful. Else, from the outside, not much has changed, but the interior shows a little bit of, yeah, some changes, right? It's not a lot. But let me open the convertible here to show you what I mean. Works everything with the button. Very nice maneuver, I really like it, but you will sacrifice a lot of space. And of course, it's not the metal convertible anymore like before. It's it's basically a soft top, but let's have a look at the interior from here because, I mean, you might notice the change immediately, right? Let me hop in to show you what I mean. So coming inside, we have this 8K screen here. This curved screen. It's not 8K, but it's just curved, right? And then we have the steering wheel. It has a cut underneath here, straight cut. It has the 12 o'clock marker, and that's basically it. I mean, this must be the lamest facelift ever. The only thing that has changed in the interior, beside from that steering wheel, is this portion, which you didn't have to change, right? I mean, the air vents were nice before. Now it looks like something is missing. And I don't know what this air vent control here is about. It feels so cheap. It really feels very flimsy. It's really not a nice thing to look at. The colors are nice, the ambiente light is nice, but it stayed the same. It actually stayed the same. Now, important, let's talk about the engine. Let me pop the hood and show you what the engine is all about. Very important to talk about because this engine is a masterpiece from BMW, really. It's the S58 engine. In this displacement, it has 530 horsepower and 650 Newton meters of torque. Major difference, the power is now from 2,750 RPMs through the whole bandwidth, so it accelerates from 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds, man. This is really intense. This is some intense stuff, to be honest. It really goes like crazy. Tops out at 250 kph or 280 with the M drivers package, but just stage 1 tune it and you'll get like 650 horsepower and the car is going to drive much over 300 kph. So now, have a listen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking the M4 for a drive in perfectly fine normal mode. And I remember driving the M4 the first time, I was literally shocked. Not this particular model, but when the G82 came out, I was shocked. I was shocked to the core because I couldn't believe that the BMW has presented a car and produced a car that was so fast, I couldn't even tell the difference between this or a normal 911 Carrera S, for example. So it was really, really intense for me to find out, right? And it hasn't changed with this BMW M4 in the latest generation. It is still an absolutely incredible driver's car. Now, driving in comfort mode, you would never think that this is such a weapon. But we are here to find out on this twisty mountain road what this car can do. For that, you have your preset M1 and M2 buttons. I have set M1 to a, all-wheel drive mode. And look at that. Wow, it's literally flying. Perfect amount of oversteer. This is incredible. Look at that. And then when you want it to be a berserk, 2 times on M2, now we're rear-wheel drive. I mean, it started off very easy, this review, but you know me. Pa! My God! Look at that, rear-wheel drive. Just a quick turn in and... And when you don't want oversteer, put it into 4-wheel drive mode. I mean, how incredible is this car? In all honesty, look at that. Turning in, beautiful and sharp. And this is even the Roadster. It should be less stable, but no, it just moves. Brakes, absolutely fabulous. Shift, beautiful. Sound experience, 10 out of 10 in a convertible. Pow! Hard on the brakes. My God, what an incredible car this has become. Pah! It is literally one of the best driver's cars you can get for the money. My goodness, it's so fast. I mean, you saw that quite in that little part that we went there. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's really incredible. And they have programmed the launch control. Hey, the launch control on the M4 is making you sick. And this is not even a joke. You feel like your internals are coming out when you do the launch control. You don't believe me? Well, fine. Let me prove it to you then. So for that, we just need a straight road, like the one we are in right now. M1. Okay, that's it. Put it into drive in the hardest settings. Left foot on the brake, right foot on the throttle. Pow! 3.5 seconds to 100 kph. How can you argue with that? It can do everything. This car literally, it's even suffocating me. But this car is literally able to do everything. Drive it on the mountain road like a maniac. Drive it in winter. It can do whatever you want. And it's such a comfy car when you just put everything into normal mode and drive it around town. What a beautiful and brilliant machine the M4 is. I mean it, really, I do mean it. It is such an incredible car to drive. It is so fast, it's so easygoing. It's really not a complicated car. And it's just able to do everything. And I mean, we did a fuel economy test and they claimed 10 liters, 10.1 liters to 100 kilometers. Just check out the fuel economy test and you'll see what I did. I mean, I was miles better, miles better. One of my absolute favorites. Everything that has to do with the G series from BMW with the S58 engine is just absolutely incredible. In all honesty, everything from the gearbox, it's not a double clutch anymore, right? But everything that they have done to this car has just been done fabulously. Fabulous. A fantastic, fantastic car. It really is. Yeah, and that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you and see you on the next one. Goodbye.